Round 2 and 2 rounds in one day. Let's go.
Oh no.
D&D Part 2.
D&D Part 2? No. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I said I'll tell you guys more about Asswind, right?
Aswin.
Asswind the dwarf. The dwarf who sticks bagpipes in his ass and plays.
And we can also fill them in on what happened yesterday.
Yeah, we were playing D&D yesterday. I now have a considerably suicidal wizard.
He ran in straight into two goblins just lit a barricade on fire as they are shooting him full of arrows, and he just lays there bleeding out. I go up and heal him with my bard, then take cover, and he just gets up, runs away. Then Jason comes in, he tries to impale them, and then takes an arrow in his luscious butt.
That was why he was sneaking away too.
He was sneaking away, and then just decided to run.
He was
red flower, blue thorns. Red flower, blue thorns. Or was it blue flower, red thorns?
Blue, red.
Okay.
He got a terrible roll on a sneak, so our DM said he was dummy thick, and the clap of his ass cheeks alerted the guards.
And they fired him in said butt cheeks.
They shot him in the ass.
I'd like to shoot you in the ass with a BB gun. Lay there in the tall grass and laugh at what I done. Put a blood blister upon each bun. I'd like to shoot you in the ass with a BB gun.
You can tell he's hillbilly. So
I can buy a Magikarp.
I save one of our companions. I had notoriously bad luck rolling dice all night.
All day. I mean, this dude didn't get a single good roll up until it came to a healing save, a medicine save that could have saved somebody's life. Then he gets almost a perfect roll. One number away from a perfect roll.
Yeah, I got a 19 plus my medicine, which was 3, so I had a 22.
It's simple math, man.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like buying this Magikarp just because.
Do it.
How much?
So I had a 22, and I healed this guy. And then on his way out, while I helped him up, I whispered in his ear, "You're lucky, because I'm not a doctor."
You're lucky, wee man.
So at first I drag him away in foot deep water and sit down in the water, his head on my lap while I pet his head, trying to comfort him as he dies. And then I realized, hey, I can do medicine!
I can do medicine! Whoa!
And our DM informs us that if I fail this roll, I'm basically just going to kill him. We're going to make it worse.
Okay, so yeah, remember how I tried to perform medicine on you? Yeah? Well, it's poison. Congratulations, you're dead.
No, remember how I tried to perform medicine on you? Yeah? Do you need this? Holds up a lung.
You don't need this, right? Yeah, I kind of figured that'd be your response. I would try to put it back in, but I don't think that that's possible, so...
Sorry! And more about Asswind the dwarf.
Asswind the dwarf.
This guy, after this whole quest, he started going tavern to tavern, playing for them with his ass bagpipes.
Maybe he can join Lael and they can be a traveling brigade.
He'd sit there on stage, shoveling beans into his face. Just shoveling beans in with a bagpipe sticking out of his ass as he gets ready to fart. And he farts out these amazing songs. You ever heard Through the Fire and the Flames on bagpipe? Through the Fire and the Flames by Asswind.
That's... We look like we both just came to a realization, but I don't know what about.
I don't know either. We're like catfish.
We're like the high catfish. Whoa, man. I just had a great idea. What is it, dude? I forget, man. But it was really good.
Man. Like, Zoink Scoop.
You had the voice for it. I had the looks for it, or so people say. I don't see it. I don't look like a Shaggy.
You could be a Shaggy. All you need to do is dress like a blunt. Just dress like a fucking blunt. Don't be subtle about it at all. Brown khaki pants, really fluffy green shirt. And you be a fucking blunt. And you need the brown jacket too.
It's about the closest thing I have to a brown jacket.
Ah. You'll be a camouflage one.
Yeah, my brother actually said something to me. We was talking, and he was saying about this one person was telling him, you know, he hated how we don't do enough for the military. We don't pay enough attention to them. And so my brother looks at him and says, how can we pay attention to somebody who's wearing camouflage all the time?
Oh! that reminds me. There was this fake D&D thing we did. It was futuristic, so it had the basic same rules of D&D, but it was futuristic and alien races and stuff. Basically, Halo and D&D met and had a baby.
But wouldn't the aliens be bad guys if that was the case?
Not always. But so we're on this outpost on this ice world. Me and my team. Now, we also did a little bit of Red versus Blue with the freelancer names. I'm Agent Ohio. My partners are Agent Kansas and Agent California. Kansas and California are brother and sister. Kansas is able to fight Maine, quite literally on a fist to fist, and win. While California, fuck you. California will murder you just straight up. Fuck you. Pickaxe to the fucking head.
That's what frickin' Jason took. Dwarf walks up and pickaxes him straight in the head. And Jason only takes 2 damage from it. Ow.
No, it was some kind of a hammer thing.
It's used to like pick out like diamonds from the rough. And then the DM said now it's time for him to use it to pick out brains from the skull.
No, he said it looks like it could be used to mine diamonds or skulls. And in this case, it was mining skulls.
He got picked straight in the head.
So now I'm trying to intimidate it's not even a dwarf, it's one of those real pale kind of evil dwarves. So I run into the room. I'm this wizard, half elf, 5'2", and all of 112 pounds.
And 5 hit points.
I start acting tough. I yell, I'm hungry and I like white meat, trying to intimidate this dwarf.
Didn't you get like a 2 on your roll?
I rolled like a 3. I rolled like a 3. So I was gonna kick my ass. Unless he rolls even lower than me.
He just rolls a what?
He rolls a 1, runs to the corner.
I'm trying to convince this bald guy that we beat the crap out of, got arrested, let go, threatened, and then put 2 daggers in his legs to surrender and just give up. He's sitting there. He got Ace Ventura'd.
He got Ace Ventura'd by our 2 rogues.
Because there was Jason tried to help Simon. He missed. So Simon ended up putting 1 dagger in one leg, 1 dagger in the other leg. He's down, and I went to like knock him out, and I got a really poor roll. So I basically like I swung at somebody who's down on his knees and like perfectly still and still missed. And then I'm just like, please surrender.
So will you answer me how you fucked that up?
I just swung upwards. Guy's down on the ground, kneeled down. I'm sitting there getting my swing on, aiming it just right, and then I go upwards.
Whoop!
I try to golf swing it.
Four! Head.
Maybe I was like using my loot, and I just like, I thought it was my sword. Grabbed out a random thing. Alright. Oh, that's not a sword. That's a loot.
A Ford.
A Ford. That's not a sword, that's a loop.
You've got a lisp.
I got a lisp now.
Who was the asshole who put the letter S in lisp? A lisp. It's a lisp.
Some scientist guy out there was like, I'm gonna be a dick about it. I'm just for shits and giggles. For all those that have lisp, they're not gonna be able to tell people they have lisp because just be like, I have a lisp.
What if he had a lisp himself?
Maybe like that they were like misunderstanding what he was trying to say. Like he was trying to say I have a list or something like that, but he had the list. He's like, I got a list. What? I got a list. A lisp? Lisp. Sure, we'll go lisp. That sounds like a good name for what you got.
Oh my god, you're assholes. And another thing. Another thing. I seem to be bound and determined to try to eat someone.
Even though you're a good character.
No, I'm neutral.
Aren't you lawful good?
No, I'm chaotic neutral.
I thought you were like lawful neutral.
No, I'm chaotic. That's why I do all this crazy ass shit. But secretly, deep down, Marm wants to die.
He just wants to die. I want the knowledge of the universe, but I want to die.
I want to experience death.
I wonder if that's good research material. Hey, Adam, can you kill me?
Sure, stab.
Adam, sitting there with like a pickaxe at the side of his head.
I'll get it later.
What happened to you? I'm a little fucked up now. I did. You're not even making real sentences anymore.
Yeah, part of it. Just kill me!
Leo, hey, we're going golfing this Saturday.
Okay, leave me alive for that. Maybe I'll catch a golf ball to the skull.
There goes my loot again. And Rhaegar, he probably hates us by this point. Remember the diss he did on Simon? When you die, which is probably going to be very soon, I want those back.
Yeah, I had a good roll. I had another good roll where I was investigating a storehouse. I found nunchucks. I told the Simon that his character Zashar would be the Afro Ninja.
And so he wanted the nunchucks.
Backflip, completely falls.
Yeah, Rhaegar now has a long sword, had nunchucks, and is going to take him back if Simon ever dies. You know what the douche thing is? I'm looting his corpse when he dies.
Let me loot his corpse. And all the while, I'm going to be yelling unacceptable.
Unacceptable!
Conditions! Starts pulling bones out.
Start pulling out organs. These should be pretty good on the black market.
I might just let Hunter make Marm evil.
I wish I was using Danny. Danny would be a fun character, but Mr. Hunter wouldn't let me use Danny just because he's too adult.
Too fun?
Too fun. Mr. Hunter's like, all right, give me a brief description of your character. I was like,
Womanizer.
drunk, womanizing, greedy, and kind of a douchebag.
Fucking douche.
Well,
He's a vagina cleaner, and he ain't even the fun one. He's just vinegar and water.
Oh no.
You know the reference?
No, but I kind of get it.
How often does Danny get blue-balled?
Quite often.
He's a vagina cleaner, not even the fun one.
Let's see. I also wanted to use Roman, but I felt like he wasn't going to be as good as he was in the other campaign. I could have used Razor, but there was no flowers.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Not to mention
my petunias.
Yeah, he's very sensitive about his petunias. We'll have to do a part 3 of this because we got DnD at the apps.
Yes, DnD is so easy.
Hasta la pasta. See you later.
And signing off.
Too bad.